So, back in the grind of things, Penny Kelly did a video. It was private, now it's public. Um, and I'm just gonna play the very, very beginning because it's the most critical thing she says, and then I'll just briefly tell you. Again, you can watch the thing in full. I'll link to it, but I'll just brief. It's a 14-minute video, and I'll tell you what about it. But let's start by listening to what she says right off the bat first.
I wanted to share something with you that had a profound effect on me on Wednesday morning this week. Today is Friday evening, and this was Wednesday morning. I was awakened by this voice, just as clear as a bell, and it said, "In exactly 3 weeks' time, you will arrive at the door to your future. What you do and how you respond will determine the direction your lives will take from there on."
Well, first and foremost, she's speaking about May the 6th. Today's the 14th. That was Wednesday, the 6th. She did the video on the 8th. Again, it's been private for a few days. It's now public. May the 6th. Again, 3 weeks. 1, 2, and then somewhere in between here is that third week. Like, again, it could be plus or minus a few days. Now, again, interestingly, her big date she got was the 22nd. So right after that, okay, here's that third week. Whatever. I want to let's listen to that one more time, and then I'm going to comment.
Had a profound effect on me on Wednesday morning this week. Today is Friday evening, and this was Wednesday morning. I was awakened by this voice, just as clear as a bell, and it said, "In exactly 3 weeks' time, you will arrive at the door to your future. What you do and how you respond will determine the direction your lives will take from there on."
Again, I will put that up in the description box in case you want to watch her video on YouTube there in full. I guess it's only 14 minutes. But essentially, your lives, she gets into later, like, well, it didn't sound like they were talking to just me. Like, my doorway to the futures, it was us collectively. And she goes, well, I think Trump's got this. We do need to talk about what if he doesn't, just in case. And if you're forced to get vaccines, you're forced to do the chip, this thing, that thing, whatever. As you can see, the Democratic-run states right now are out of control trying to push this crap. That's the Indian woman friend from New Mexico that has this amazing crystal with, well, I'll say it used to have powers. I don't know that it does anymore because I think it's gone. Whatever was inside that crystal had a job to do, and I helped her do it. Me, my wife, and kids went with her to help her complete this mission. And I think whatever was in that crystal left and is now done. It's doing its job or whatever. Again, story I've never told yet. Part of my treasure hunting story. I'm not going to talk about it here. That's her just saying how the kids, babies getting bigger and the girls are getting bigger. So she essentially says, well, what if I've got to work and I've got to support my family and I won't be able to do this or that because I didn't get the vaccine. I don't want it, but I'm not allowed to do that because you have to show that you got it. She says, we're going to have to figure out a way to get by without that. How are you going to get by without that kind of a job, right? And she's saying this is kind of the worst case scenario, whatever, but she starts off by saying, I think Trump's got this. I'm here to tell you personally also, and yeah, I could be wrong. I don't want to be for sure. And you better not hope I'm wrong for your sake too. But I'm still pretty damn confident. Trump's got this. And at the 3 weeks from now, which is towards the end of this month, which now we're honestly worst case 2 weeks away from it. Maybe it's a week to week and a half. Again, that. Which day of the third week was she talking about? Bear with me. But she goes on to talk about like these other solutions, and you may have to change your job basically and work from home somehow, and provide things where you don't have to rely on, certain jobs that you have to show you've been vaccinated for, whatever. So she gives you some examples. That's what she's talking about. But this had a profound effect on her, she said. And it was clear as day. Boom, I heard it. Oh my God, that's what she said. And this is what it said. What you choose to do on that third week, basically, determines your future. How you choose to respond. And let's talk about that. First, monkey mind says, oh, choose to respond sounds like we're about to be screwed. How are you going to respond? Oh, they're going to force vaccinate you guys. They're going to come into your house and kick your door down to see if you're wearing a mask or not. Hey, how are you going to respond to that? You going to stand up and fight back? Or, you could easily go to that conclusion. Nobody knows. But what about the other conclusion? Trump handles business. He made some arrests finally. The rule of law is being restored. Are we going to join forces with the liberal leftists? Hey, you're politicizing this president. We're going to go... No, I don't want to go that route. That's the bad route. I choose to accept that and work with that, essentially. And I just saw that someone just posted, hey, did you guys see the new commercial for the Space Force? Maybe your life isn't, I forgot what it said. Like, maybe you're a little too bored here on the planet or something, Maybe you were born to be working on another planet or like something like that. It was pretty interesting. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Again, so do we want that future? A space force? Space commerce, potentially? Exploring other planets? Or do we want to go back to the liberal leftist bullcrap? Censored on YouTube, censored on Twitter, I can't talk about that. Hey, man, if you don't like it, go to another platform, man. We're going to vaccinate you and your kids, and if you don't let us, we'll come kick your door, and if you're disobeying a public health order that we just could honestly make up if we want to. We'll just say there's a issue happening, and since us liberals agree, then it's happening. Because we say it is, and we think you're defying the order we've given, we're going to come kick your door down. And if we're wrong, that's okay. Sue us. Which one do you want? I don't even have to. I know what you want. You want the one that I want too. This is the right, that bullcrap's the left. So the only little issue is like, well, if Trump's handling this and everything, we don't, the choice we make, we're not really making a choice. The military's working with Trump. They're going to take him, they're going to take down the deep state. We're good. Like, I support him. I'm going to clap and I'm going to retweet your stuff. But what decisions do I have to make? Like, so that sounds like we got to make a decision. I don't like that part. Okay? I don't like the way that sounds. So she also gave an example, what if, we hear about Pelosi, if Trump goes down and Pence goes down, that leaves Pelosi, she'll take over. And she said you would see her flip everything that's happening right now around so fast to get their deep state friends out of trouble. And then we got her in power. Oh my God, it's a nightmare. So again, if that was at the end of the month, what she just said, what stand are you going to take or what choice are you going to make? Your future basically depends upon it. Which one are you going to choose? Are we going to let them take out the president, the vice president? And honestly, I don't care about the vice president. It's mainly the president. Because I'm not sure about if I really trust Pence anyways. Pray and meditate on Trump being fine and never being hurt or harmed. But she's like, let's talk. We got to talk about it. Let's have a little example. What if Trump is somehow gone? What kind of world are we going to be left with? They're going to fast track everything, vaccinations, tracking, all of it. You're done. You're finished. Are we going to stand by and just sit in our chair? Well, okay. Well, they took out our president again. All right. But again, I don't like the way that sounds. I like the one that sounds like, well, I'm just going to make a decision collectively to agree with this. My energy, positive feelings, happy thoughts. I'm going towards Trump and I'm helping him out by retweeting and talking about his stuff and trying to wake other people up because there's going to be a few people on the left who won't agree with this. So, again, the good news is, if there's any here really, we're going to find out what the hell this is about within 2 weeks. If she's right with her timing, anyways. It's got to be close because that guy Entheos Shines was one of the ones tweeting 5/29/2020. Mark this date down 2 years in advance. Today's date, 2018. Thousands arrested. All new justices. Da, 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 da. A hashtag reset. I think that's where we're going. And today's the 14th. I think we're getting close to that. Another couple weeks and we're there. It's right there. So, again, we'll see. I mean, maybe it's literally on 5/29/2020. The JFK birthday date, by the way. I don't know. But this was interesting. Totally worth your time. And I highly suggest you check it out. And I want to add one more thing. People have been sending me this a few times now today. So it's time to talk about it. Cindy Jacobs issues prophetic warning, potential terrorism. Posted yesterday, May 13th, 2020, 11 a.m. Dear prayer warriors, for the past few days I have come increasingly uncomfortable and concerned that something is being planned on a terrorist level to send chaos. Baby Ian, baby Ian. See, I think Babes is ready to eat. And I'll end this video by reading this quick thing. There's Babes. We need to get you some of those glasses. Like when someone does a mic drop or something, they do something awesome, then little glasses come on, the music plays. He used to get in the phase of spitting bubbles out of his mouth constantly. You can't wipe them fast enough, and they come right back out. So, let's finish this real quick. For the past few days, I've become, she says, increasingly uncomfortable and concerned that something is being planned on a terrorist level to send chaos and confusion into the nation. I have polled other reliable sources and they have felt this similar sensing. This could potentially happen on various levels. For instance, we could experience bioterrorism, economic terrorism, and or multiple site physical attacks on our nation's capital. Various other soft targets could also be in the sights of wicked people who hate the United States. So therefore, let's put our shields up in prayer and protect the nation. If we do our job right, we may or may not know what we have prevented. So, I'm not sure who Cindy Jacobs is, honestly, but quite a few people have been sending this to me, so I felt like I'll go ahead and add it. Ian, you want to wipe that off your mouth, son? Look at this. Wipe that off your mouth, boy. Well, who's he look most like?
Me.
No, Ashley, come over here. Bring Kitty with you. Kitty, 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 cat. We have our Dr. Evil cat, by the way. Rosie. Come on, put your face in here. Let's see, Ashley. Who it is? Baby Ian. Baby Ian. What the? She's cuddling with his head.
Off with his head.
Look like me or Ashley?
Me.
Now, Ashley had a little look like me when she was younger. But, Ashley, I'm sorry.
He looks like me.
This is a spitting image of me. This is literally mini-me. It can't get any more mini-me. If we were not different ages, we would be freaking twins. If that's even possible for a father and son to be a twin. Right, babes? Now, let's see if will you say something? Say.
You don't even call him by his real name. You
hello.
always say babes.
Yeah, babes. Say hello. My name's Ian. Say hello. Hi. Hi, my name's Rosie. Alright. And on that note, we're out of here because I think baby Ian is getting a little hungry. But he's fascinated by all this stuff on the screen and the lights, and he's nice and quiet right now. Ian, say, get on out of here. Say it. Go ahead. Or just drool some more. That'll work.